When most people think about VPNs, the first thing that comes to mind is privacy, but the second thing that comes to mind is probably price. Free VPNs sound tempting, because why would you pay when there are apps out there promising unlimited secure browsing at no cost? The reality is that free rarely means free in the world of technology, and with VPNs especially, there are hidden costs and compromises. In this video, we're looking at the hidden cost of free VPNs and how they compare to their paid counterparts. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, it really helps this small channel grow. The first hidden cost of free VPNs is speed. Running a VPN service requires expensive infrastructure, servers across multiple countries, high bandwidth, and constant maintenance. Paid VPNs fund this through subscriptions, while free VPNs often cram thousands of users onto limited servers. This creates massive slowdowns, making streaming or even normal browsing frustrating. Some free VPNs even deliberately throttle your speed to push you towards their premium plan. The average download speed of a free VPN is around 3 to 10 megabits per second, while paid VPNs average 60 to 100, depending on the provider. So while you're not paying with money, you're paying with time wasted on buffering and lag. Then there's the issue of data caps. Popular free VPNs like Proton VPN, Windscribe, and TunnelBear all have limits, often around 500 meg to 2 gig per month. That sounds like a usable amount until you realize streaming a single HD movie can use 3 gig. Paid VPNs almost always offer unlimited bandwidth, meaning you don't have to constantly watch your usage. The hidden cost here is disruption. You might start an important download only to have the VPN cut you off midway because you've hit your monthly cap. Privacy is another area where free VPNs can end up costing you more than money. A VPN works by encrypting your traffic and routing it through their servers, which means the provider can technically see what you're doing. With a reputable paid VPN, the business model relies on subscriptions, so they don't need to sell your data. Many have third-party audits proving they don't log activity. Free VPNs, on the other hand, often make money by harvesting and selling user data to advertisers or data brokers. In fact, a study in 2021 found that 75% of free VPN apps on Android use third-party tracking libraries. That means instead of protecting your privacy, they may be selling it. If you're not paying for the product, you usually are the product. Security is another hidden cost. Some free VPNs have been caught injecting ads or even malware into browsing sessions. Holar VPN, for instance, turned user devices into exit nodes that could be resold to third parties, effectively making your connection available to strangers. Paid VPNs have an incentive to keep their software secure and updated, while free ones often cut corners. The hidden cost here isn't just slower browsing, it's your device potentially being compromised. Then there's the issue of features. Paid VPNs usually come with advanced options like kill switches, split tunneling, DNS leak protection, and support for multiple devices. Free VPNs tend to offer only the basics and sometimes even restrict you to a single device. If you want to protect your phone, laptop, and tablet at the same time, you're out of luck unless you pay. That makes free a temporary illusion, because as soon as you want real-world functionality, you hit a paywall. Another overlooked cost is server choice. Paid VPNs have thousands of servers across 50 or more countries. Free VPNs often restrict you to a handful of locations, usually the US or one European country. That kills one of the main reasons people use VPNs, accessing geo-blocked content. If you want to watch Netflix libraries in Japan, BBC iPlayer in the UK, or sports streams from another country, free VPNs almost never deliver. In fact, Netflix and other platforms actively block known free VPN servers, so your free tool ends up being useless. Customer support is another difference between paid and free VPNs. Paid ones typically offer 24/7 live chat or fast email support. Free VPNs usually offer nothing. If your app breaks or your account is locked, you're on your own. The cost here is frustration and wasted hours troubleshooting instead of getting reliable help. For individuals using VPNs for work or travel, that downtime can cost far more than a monthly subscription. It's also important to think about long-term reliability. Paid VPNs are businesses with a stable revenue model. Free VPNs can vanish overnight, sometimes without warning, taking your data with them. Betternet, for example, was once a popular free VPN but faced multiple controversies over malware and shady practices. If you're relying on a VPN for security or business purposes, the risk of your provider disappearing is another hidden cost that few people consider. There's also a psychological cost of using a free VPN. You're always second guessing whether your connection is secure, whether your data is being sold, or whether you'll run out of bandwidth mid-task. That stress itself is a tax on your productivity. With a reputable paid service, you simply connect and forget about it, knowing it works in the background reliably. That's not to say paid VPNs are perfect. They vary in quality, pricing, and transparency. Some exaggerate speeds or features in their marketing, and not all are trustworthy. But in general, paying for a VPN gives you leverage. If they break their promises, you can cancel, leave reviews, or switch to another provider. With free VPNs, you have no leverage, because you're not the customer, you're the product. I personally use Surfshark as my VPN provider and have done for a couple of years now and have only good things to say about them. I've left a link to their site in the description that offers you up to 3 months free and will earn me a small commission at no extra cost to you. Moving on to perhaps the biggest hidden cost of free VPNs, and that's control. When you use a free one, you hand control of your internet traffic to a company with no financial reason to protect you. Their incentive is to monetize your data however they can. When you pay for a VPN, their incentive shifts to keeping you happy and safe, because you are their revenue source. That difference in business model is really what separates them. So when comparing free versus paid VPNs, it's not just about saving a few pounds or dollars a month, it's about the real cost of slow speeds, limited bandwidth, privacy risks, lack of features, unreliable servers, missing customer support, and even the risk of outright exploitation. Free VPNs may look attractive on the surface, but the hidden costs stack up quickly, often making them more expensive in time, frustration, and privacy than simply paying for a trustworthy service. Have you ever used a free VPN, and what was your experience like? Let me know down in the comments, and please do subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.